Alright. Streaming. There we go. And we'll close Discord this time. But anyways, hello everyone. It is time for a stream. But yes, welcome. Welcome to mining for probably about an hour. But yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. And I thought I should probably do a stream. Just because I probably, after this stream, I'm probably not going to be streaming for about like 2 weeks. So, you know, I feel like it makes sense to do a stream now. Um, because again, there won't be one. I'd already not streamed for a week. If it goes 3 weeks without streaming, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But anyways, yes, I am back again, Shifty Rust. Hello, Joe. Error sending message. No, do not close Discord. I must send you pyrocynical image. No. I disagree with that in general. You shall not send me images while I'm streaming. Do not sentence me to checking DMs on stream, I swear to God. Anyways, hello Dark. Hego said something and then retracted it. Well, this man's really mining for real. I do be mining. I do indeed be mining. I am the mining man. The mining individual. And also I got 5 billion XP now. That's pretty cool. I collected my minions and I set up the AFK ice minion thing. And annoyingly, it hasn't gone as swimmingly as I would have hoped it to have gone. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, in like editing the design for it just like not breaking. Um, it makes me wonder whether implodence is probably actually the best. Probably is. You never know. Ah, shit. Okay, at least this is efficient mineable. If it wasn't efficient mineable, then I'd have some issue. But you know, as long as it's efficient mineable, then we're good. It doesn't really matter all too much if Khazad Doom is here. As long as I can still mine. I guess it will just be a little bit more scenic. We'll have a little bit more explosions while I'm mining. How wonderful. But yeah, I'm going to be at 5 billion for a long time, aren't I? I'm going to be at 5 bill for a very long time. That's going to be an unfortunate one. What's the big update? The big update happened today. Is that they added a whole bunch of random shit like the Crystal Hollow sack, for example. They had a bunch of bug fixes, and ignore that I blew up my mithril vein here. But yeah, they had a shit ton of bug fixes. They still haven't fixed the Pioneer pickaxe. I don't think that's ever going to get fixed. But they did fix a whole bunch of shit that I care about. So I'm, you know, big up the admins, especially considering what the fuck they did to the bazaar. I love it. Look how much shit is on the bazaar. This is sick. This is so sick. I love this. Look at all the things they added onto the bazaar. It's amazing. Like we finally got crystal fragments, and thank the Lord they finally added scorched power crystals. Finally, I don't have to go onto the auction house and empty the auction house every time I need to fill my beacon. I love this. This is fucking amazing. Oil barrels are now on the bazaar. That's lovely. Love. I can fucking. I don't have to worry about oil barrel prices. It's just brilliant. And in general, I'm not entirely. I don't have like the the history behind things that get added to the bazaar that were previously on the auction house, whether their average price goes down or not. But I feel like it does. I feel like when you put something on the bazaar that was on the auction house before, I feel like the average price of it does generally go down a bit. But there you go. But anyways, hello ASOD Q8 Isaacs. Um, he will watch Breaking Bad. That's not the update. There's no update that would make me watch Breaking Bad. But no, this is a skyblock update, and I guess maybe technically it's also a channel update in the sense of I won't be streaming for 2 weeks. Wow, that'll be an interesting one. Maybe even more than 2 weeks. You never know. I might just not have a YouTube channel. I might just fucking delete the channel. It's gone, boys. It's no longer existing. We're joking, of course. The channel just fucking goes. Just gets yeeted. But yeah. I can get money from Heart of the Mountain 6. Go for Heart of the Mountain 7. It's not that hard. Just get Heart of the Mountain 7, man. Don't be like, oh, can I get away with Heart of the Mountain 6? Just get 7. It's easy. It's easy and good as well. Like, look at all the good shit that you get from Heart of the Mountain 7. Like, mining fortune 2 and mining speed 2. Just get it. Do it. Do it now. Do it now or face the consequences of less mining rates. How dare you? How dare you not satisfy the god of mining? I wonder if there is a mining god. I mean, I'm sure like the Romans would have a mining god or something. Is it the Romans or the... I'm pretty sure it was the Romans that had like a god for everything. They had like a fucking god of doorknobs or something along those lines. Romans be weird in that. They had gods for everything. Like I was like, was it the Romans? And I'm just now convinced it was. Dear Diary, if I haven't seen the sunlight in about 2 years, I stopped counting my cookies. Are starting to run out, and Sir Makash only visits me once a month. I've started to like the basement. It's cold and quiet. My guy's got law. What is this law? Hope my family started looking for me. I'm going insane. Understandable, Shifty Rust. Very understandable. You know how I can get money from Heartland 6 and Divin Armor. Yeah, get Heartland 7, ASOD. Alchemy update. My god. Alchemy update when? I'm not the one who should be speaking. I'm level 5. But that's what I was told. Yes, get Heart of the Mountain 7. It's easy. Just do it. Do it now. ERC, bro. Even the masterminder knows. The problem is Heart of the Mountain 6 is on... Heart of the Mountain 6 on my other account. So my real account's Heart of the Mountain 3. Just get Heart of the Mountain 7 anyway, man. It's easy. It's like a 1 hour thing. It's like a 2 millisecond. It's piss easy, fam. You'll get it in 5 milliseconds. It's fucking easy. Come on, man. You got this. Did you see the crystal hollow sack yet? I have. I have it in my inventory. I don't really need a large one because all really I'm going to store in it is oil barrels and bob-ombs. And also an interesting thing. These contain oil barrels anyway, so realistically this is only for bob-ombs. So if they added bob-ombs to the mining sack, which doesn't really make sense for them to add, I don't know why they even have oil barrels in the mining sack either. I think oil barrels and bob-ombs go together. So why they would have one and not the other in the mining sack it's a bit weird. But they also add a bunch of other shit to the mining sack, it seems. Damn. But yeah, bob-ombs also got added to the bazaar. They fucking added everything to the bazaar, man. I love it. I fucking love the admins for that one. That's actually I'm gonna fucking blow up all the shit. I'm gonna blow up all of the goddamn mithril. It doesn't matter. I'm only gonna be like streaming for an hour. It's probably gonna take me the entire length of the stream to just make my fucking route, and then I mean I can't stream for that long, unfortunately, because uni. You know those times when I said uni was hitting hard? Uni decided to hit like a fucking weapon of mass destruction. Um, Ultimately, again, my fault, really. I should have probably been more on time. We don't talk about that. But basically, you know, 2 weeks, boys. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. 1 millisecond with your gear kick W. No, even still, man, it's not that long. Hello, Cooper. Uh, how will I get it fast? Do commissions, my guy. Commissions. Hearth and Mountain 3, you do Crystal Hollows commissions. And then you will be set. You will be gaming epically. Did you hear the misfortune? Hey, misfortune. Oh, cheaper to grief? I don't think the price was any hindrance on people griefing. I think the price of bob-ombs wasn't exactly a factor in people not getting griefed or not. I feel like it's not going to make any difference. But it is nice that I can, whenever I'm in the magma fields, or whenever in any place at all, I can just buy bob-ombs and oil barrels. In fact, I can just turn money into drill fuel. You could always do that, but you know, I don't have to like, I don't have to leave. I can do it anywhere. It's amazing. Can you help me with some mods? No, unfortunately not. I can't do anything but what I'm going to do on stream, essentially, and that is mining. Um, again, I have. Hold on, I should. That's the thing I was going to do as well. I was going to put like a timer on because I kind of only want to stream. I only really need to stream. You know that hour thing I was saying? Yeah, that hour thing is pretty straight. Although maybe I can go for a little bit more than that. Maybe I can do like an hour and a half, but we'll see. Wait, was there an update? Yeah, there was a relatively large update. They added Crystal Hollow sacks, Cooper. It's kind of amazing. Look at all the wonderful stuff that we can store in the Crystal Hollow sack. But yeah, other than that, they added everything to the bazaar. It's amazing. I fucking love the admins for that though. They genuinely added pretty much everything to the bazaar that should be on the bazaar. There's probably a few things that they missed, but for the most part, everything's on the bazaar now, and I love it. It's like the one of my favorite things the admins have done. I'm just saying, man. If they if they did pioneer though, I'm just saying. But they are still go-to for the bazaar thing. Stuff on bazaar and crop growth speed. Yes, they finally added the crop growth speed. I was doing a bit of farming recently, and I was like, ah, did they add the crop growth speed yet? Can I not make like a proper can I not expend any effort and not make a proper farm and just, you know, use the preset as an infinite one, but no. But maybe now I can. Probably still can't, but you never know. Maybe it'll be a little bit more infinite. You never know. If I get enough garden level, maybe. I think I'm like garden 10 or something. Not the greatest garden level, but it's a garden level nonetheless. Finally can put crystals in my sack when I actually start mining. Indeed, indeed you can. You can put all of the automaton part. Wait, do I even have any? I think I don't actually have any anymore. I don't. I used to have some. But if I had some, I would put them. I know where to put them now. I have a place for them. We all have a place for them. We have a sack, boys. We have a sack for various different things. What was the update? It's a big update. In fact, it would probably be a good idea for me to get a link for it and put it in the chat. It's like a pinned message. Uh, I had the link to it somewhere. Where did the link go? Above them, still cringe. I didn't see anywhere in the patch notes that said they stopped them from blowing up gemmies. But I guess we can find out. We can fuck around and find out. We can see whether the gems regenerate. And if they do, then obviously they haven't, you know, they haven't changed it. And we can also see whether the mithril regenerates. It'd be really great if they did implement that though, because I did blow up some mithril gems, mithril veins. You know what I mean? You're gonna put automatons in the sack? Hell yeah, man! You put the entire goddamn iron golem in there. It's a big sack, man. Look how much shit you can put in this thing. I'm sure there'd be like a slot for an iron golem in there. Just put an entire one in there. The entire golem. I'm sure it'll fit. Imagine an entity sack though. Like you like Kirby and Smash Ultimate. Like how you can suck up characters. But instead you can suck up entities into a sack. That'd be funny. You got the bag of holding, but it's holding a goddamn Necron. That's a big sack. It's a huge sack. The size of that sack. It's a big sack. What can I say? Humongous sack. But yeah. It feels weird only going to be streaming for an hour. It's like, oh, I've only got 45 minutes left, really. Damn. I feel like an hour is a little bit too short. Maybe I should do like an hour and a half. Yeah, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see. No light requirements for crops. Let's go. And I think they have like a custom system for crops in the sense of like, you know, they're doing like the water requirements custom, I believe. It seems. They got like 40% crop growth on partially watered lands, sort of thing. Coming from 2 weeks of vacation to waking up to work at 5:20 is hard, indeed. Waking up early is a pain, um, and I'm going to experience that pain quite a lot. Because I'm probably not going to be sleeping a lot for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be like going to bed is late uh, or very late and getting up very early. Uh, and a lot of work in theory will be done. Not in theory, in practice it will. I've already done a lot of work today. But ultimately I do need to do a shit ton of work, so yeah. Unfortunately, next 2 weeks, no streaming. Damn. Long times without streaming. How much do you even make when you actually make the route? It's like 10 mil now if you're talking about money. But I don't really care about money. I do like it though. Um, so, the 10 mil an hour is appreciated. But it's all about XP with this. If I needed money, I'd be doing gemstone mining. Crazy cash indeed. I'll be going mentally insane from the lack of sleep over the next 2 weeks. But you know what? It's worth it, man. It's worth it because if I don't do it, then death approaches immediately. Just immediate death. No hesitation, just immediate death. But it is what it is, man. It must be done. The work must get done. Um, here goes like, damn. But yeah, it's a shame that they didn't do anything about the bob-ombs. If they, in this update, made it so that bob-ombs didn't blow up gems and mithril, or, made them respawn after they've been blown up, it would have been such a great change. Like, they made so many changes in this update. Like, it took me a while to read the entire goddamn balance, fucking, not balance. It took me a while to read the entire patch note. It's fucking long, man. It's a huge patch note. Huge. It's big. It's a big one. There's a lot of shit in here. There's even a few mining changes. That's how big it is. There's not like a mining section in the patch notes, unfortunately, but there's some mining changes technically. We got sacks and shit. That's technically some mining related activities. We'll take that. Any mining related sacks, we'll take the dub. But in general, it's quite a large update in terms of the amount of things, I guess. You're my favorite Minecraft YouTuber. You're the only one I watched in the last 6 months, though. Yeah. It's, I mean, that reminds me, like, in my recommended, it's like, on YouTube at least. I mean, it's still shit, like, basically fucking nothing interesting most of the time. However, however, um, well, not however, even in that shit that's not interesting, there's no, like, Minecraft shit either. It makes me wonder whether, like, YouTube thinks that I don't want to see Minecraft shit anymore, which is, like, pretty much the opposite of the case. I feel like there's a bunch of Minecraft shit I would want to see, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what Minecraft shit there is, you know? What is there? I guess all manga has uploaded recently. Maybe I should watch some more ill manga and I get stuck out, but even still. Anyone releasing the jade mining 33 mil an hour vid? What? Eh? What do you mean? Finally, minion upgrades are a category in the bazaar? Yeah. Where, where the fuck are they? They got pet upgrades now. That's pretty cool. Or is it minions? Here they are. Oh yeah, fly catchers are now on the bazaar. What? Hold on. What's Flint doing? How is Flint doing? Flint is fine. Oh, they also made it so ice is affected by mining fortune on the winter island there. That's one of the mining changes. Ice is now affected by mining fortune, but only on the winter island. It'd be interesting to see what the rates of ice would be. I don't expect it to be very good though. It'd be kind of shitty. That vid is dead. Doubt anyone downloaded it. Did you not get, or do you not have it anymore? Is it lost to time now? It is gone from the information of the universe. Wait, are you that guy who made the vid before it went missing? Your local sad man is the guy who made Jade videos. Videos of him, you know, getting lots of money from Jade. Back when it was like competitive with Ruby. I mean, it's still not that far from Ruby in the grand scheme of things, but Ruby's it was like Jade was on par with Ruby sort of thing, and now Ruby's sort of like definitively better. I say now, it's been that way for a while, but you know, it was an interesting thing when it happened. Hello, Zeten Barsene, Zetany, I guess. What do you think about nucleus runs? They are interesting. I wouldn't really do them, to be honest, but they are how you get divans drills, pretty much. So you get Jade rules. The thing is, like, nucleus runs, I don't really like doing them, but they do give a good amount of shit. Like, the shit that they give is good, but doing them themselves and is just eh. I don't enjoy it as much. I'll see my favorite YouTuber might come back later. See ya, Newsy Size. Your sec just says your mother. Fair enough. How about your mother, though? You say that you say your mum. What about your mum? Yeah. I've been watching Piro Pito's MC 112 playthrough. He did an actual blind playthrough of Minecraft, didn't know anything about the game, and wasn't using a wiki. That is interesting. How did he get around with the controls then in the very beginning? I guess Minecraft does have a little bit of a tutorial nowadays, but like back in the day, they didn't tell you, they didn't tell you that, how to break blocks or how to open the crafting table. Like, they didn't give you anything. They just, assumed that you know. And I kind of like, that's a thing in games that I think is a potentially interesting thing. Not telling the player about certain features in your game could provide a little bit of an interesting sort of aspect to it. Like keeping some things secret, it does have a little bit of it gives a little bit more of an intrigue to your game, I think. I mean, it depends, it depends on, you can't necessarily make big sweeping statements like that and it be true all the time, but there's a good amount of times where if you hide things from the player, it can provide a little bit of benefit to your game, if you know what I mean. But anyway, hello bar. Your name on the your name's like dark blue on my left screen. Like on the background is black, and I don't know why, but the contrast I just can't see it for some reason, or it's like hard to see. But hello, Barsony Zet. Welcome, welcome to mining. There's a lot of bug fixes. It's a shit ton of just things in general. They added everything. They added everything to the game. The hardest thing was building a nether portal. It took him 3 days of testing to get the portal design down. How did he know a nether portal existed at all? That's the thing. Like, if you don't do any like research about the, like, if you don't know, how does he know the nether even exists? Like, that's the thing. If you don't know anything about the game, how do you know that the nether exists? How do you know the end exists if you haven't found a stronghold? They're very rare, so how do you know? That's the thing. Oh, advancements and achievements. Ah, that's actually. Oh, I didn't think about that. Of course, you can. Ah, it's a little bit of a, you know, not a guide to the game, but a little bit of a thing to. Oh yeah, I guess most people would go like, oh, what do I do in the game, and then go to the achievements or whatever. I see, I see. That's really interesting. So he like found out how to play the game through the achievements and stuff. Interesting. So they could hide a Harry Potter book in them and I wouldn't notice. A Harry Potter book in the patch notes. I go through the patch notes very thoroughly. I try and find everything. Every little change. They even fixed the chicken race fourth checkpoint, sometimes not completing correctly. Okay, very cool. They fixed some typos. Oh yeah, they finally fixed the infinite lava bucket not, being consumed in the furnace. I remember when they said that once, they were like, oh, you know, you have infinite fuel in your furnaces now. If you put the magical lava bucket in there, it won't get consumed. And then it just didn't. It did just get consumed. They just lied in the fucking, thing. And now they fixed it, and now that, now it works properly. Pretty epic. It's a shame that it doesn't really make sense to do it anymore, because what that would have been useful for was one of those AFK cactus farms that you had to refuel your furnaces and all that. So it would have been useful to not have to have a hopper line to go to the furnaces. Instead you can just have the furnace like that. But now it doesn't. I mean, I guess it still makes sense. It probably is fine to. Do people? Do they still work? Or have they fucked automatic cactus farms? I don't even know. I took mine down and replaced it with a bunch of cobble gens. That's what replaced the space in my private island. Never really made the largest cactus farm either. Thorns fixed. They've made a bunch of dungeons changes as well. But unfortunately, I do not know the significance of any of them because I don't play dungeons, so I don't, like it would say like, oh, Necron deleted, and I'll be like, who's Necron? Who Megalol Necron? Who that? But you get what I mean. Yeah, I just don't know the. They've removed stonking. Like, what's the stuff? Wait, they've removed stonks from the game? What do you mean? No way, they finally removed the stock of stonks. I mean, speaking of that, they're 3 mil? Fucking hell, man. How the fuck are they 3 mil? It's a joke about how it took them 3 patches of saying Dawn's fixed for it to actually fix it. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah. Tested cactus farms and emptying them was less money per hour than gems. Just the emptying. That is interesting. Your automatic farm is just not even worth emptying because it would be better to just gemstone mine. That is that's an unfortunate situation where your automatic farm is just worse than doing a manual method. Your automatic farm is basically a manual method at that point. but it's a worse version of gemstones, maybe. Invest. Invest in what? I'll tell you what you shouldn't invest in. Ice. I wonder what the price of ice is going to be. I mean, actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Speaking of ice, can you guys like buy my ice? You know, can you buy my packed ice, my enchanted packed ice, please? I beg, someone please buy. Oh, okay, hold on. I need to I need to do this actually. I should have emptied my inventory a little bit more. But please, please, someone buy my ice, please. It's very cool, very nice. It's the best ice in the business. My minions worked hard on that ice. It's a lot of ice. It is a lot of ice. How do I make money fast? I have 100. Oh, speaking of ice, I'm 23rd in ice now. That's pretty sick. I'm top 25 in ice. Top 23 even as well. Screw top 25. I'm top 23. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm 23rd in ice now. That's pretty cool. I'm 15th in mithril. When the fuck did that happen? Eh? Wasn't I like 20 something? Was I like 20 something? Oh well. Top 600 in hardstone. Fortunately, or unfortunately, I'm not top 1,000 in gemstones. I don't have the blue one around gemstones. I feel like that's it's not sacrilegious, but it's not good. It's not good that I'm not top 1,000 in gemstones with my coal weight, you know? I feel like that should just be a thing with everyone in mining coal. Well, like everyone, more like everyone who has maniac in mining coal should probably have like top 1,000 in gemstone at least. That should probably be the standard. Okay, I need to stop bombing shit and start actually mining because I only have like half an hour of the stream left. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I partially was reading your message and then and then I was like, oh wait, hold on, I can talk about ice. I can talk about my ice. But how do I make money fast? I have 100 mil. Mining. Do mining. Time's ticking. Time is indeed ticking. I have like half an hour to do any form of mining. Any morsel of mining that I can get in before I'm gone. Forever. Never coming back. 2 years later, I return. Alright, boys. I've complete. Well, okay, not 2 years. You know what I mean. 2 weeks later, I return. I'm like, alright, boys. Uni stuff done. It's time. The time has come. I can start mining again. And then I'm gone for another. Leaving for the milk, indeed. I'm actually heading out, boys. I'm heading out. I'm head out. But yeah, I don't really know, man. Mining. Buy some mining stuff. Buy a gauntlet. Buy a gauntlet and like sorrow armor, probably. Or yog armor, one of them. Watch Implodent's video on how to get into mining. Link in the description, I believe. I think it's still there. Yeah, it's at like the very bottom. Go to there and, at least buy a gauntlet. Gauntlet's like the best value mining stuff because it's like the third best thing to mine with and it's so goddamn cheap. I was gonna check the price of it, but Derpy be like, you know, he's got a good 3-part guide. It is a very good 3-part guide. Helped by or information assisted. Assisted information-wise by local Sadman and various other people. Probably. I actually don't remember who helped him with the video, but I think you did. I think local Sadman did. How much can you make per hour? Doing this is about like 10 mil an hour, but like mining in general, you can make up to like 50 mil an hour-ish with Armadillo. Around that range. And then a little bit more casually you can make around... I'm not sure what Ruby is at the moment. Like, high 30s or something. 49 mil an hour with Dilla. I've heard, like, Fetcher saying they got 54 mil. And then other people were saying, like, 52 something. But That was a few weeks ago. You never know. Maybe they've killed Dillo or something. Wow, impressive. Fetcher's rates are always impressive. Fetcher, I don't get how he does it, man. I mean, I guess his aim training is just that god tier. My guy gets 54 mil an hour Dilloing. What update is happening for Skyblock? The link is in the pinned comment, but it is a bunch of random shit, really. A bunch of random fuckery. The most interesting thing, to be honest, or maybe it's just the thing that I appreciate the most out of the update is them adding a whole bunch of shit to the bazaar. That is like the main thing. Did they fix high ping mining? No, they didn't do anything good like that. I mean, they did do, good as in they added good shit to the bazaar. They added various other nice things. They didn't do, you know, they unfortunately didn't fix Pioneer. They didn't, well, I mean, as far as I know, they haven't fixed. How am I even to tell whether they've fixed it, to be honest? I've never really complained all too much about the drill updates causing lag. Or, I mean, I always complain about my ping, because I know that will be a constant, and there's not really all too much the admins can do about that one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I accidentally went up twice. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell when it's the the updates on my drill that's causing any issues. So I wouldn't actually be able to tell whether it's something they've fixed it or not. But it is something that people do want fixed. Jade's only 31 mil an hour now, consistent peak 32.2 mil with perfect play. And that's Jade. You can get a little bit more with Ruby, surely. That would probably mean Ruby's. Actually, I don't know. I was about to say, like, oh, Ruby's going to be this amount per hour, but, like, I don't know. I don't know what percentage better Ruby is. Probably 15% in theory, but no, not really. The Crystal Hollow Sacks with Yogis are pro. Ruby's like 38, 39. Yeah, I think it's in the high 30s. But I don't do Ruby. I need someone in the guild who like does Ruby a lot and isn't, shit. It isn't like I mean isn't not max, you get what I mean. I mean like someone who is fully like we're talking max rates, of course, we're not talking about uh not max rates. The Crystal Hollow Sacks with Yogis are pro. Oh, that's another thing. They added is it Oh yeah, they added Yogis to that well they added the sack that has Yogis in it. So what I used to do was have Yogis in my personal deleter, but now I just have it in that sack. So in theory, I'm gonna get money off of you instead of nothing. You'll be slightly useful, you bastard Yogs. You'll still be annoying as fuck, but at least you'll be making me a tiny amount of money. Over the course of 5 years, you might make me a mil, but I'll take it. I'd love to have those rates. Fetcher has god tier rates. I'm sure like Fetcher would get fucking 100 mil an hour from Ruby. He's just got he's got god tier rates really. It's just Fetcher. You know what? Fuck it. He'll make a bill an hour off of Ruby. I don't know how he would do it, but he would do it. He would make a bill an hour off of Ruby. He's that cracked with rates. You're about to die from fatigue. Good night. Good night, Hega. Get some rest, man. Do wonder if Fetcher has done any Ruby recently, though. Or what he's been doing in general. I don't know if he's been doing armadilloing or... I don't know. Because Fetcher's got them god tier rates, I want to know what rates he's getting in various things. He should do, like, all of the mining methods, so we know what, like, the best rates are for them. Pickup is satisfying. It really is. I think both of the abilities are satisfying. Personally, I like mining speed boost a little bit more because instant mining is just it's like the peak. It's the peak of just satisfying stuff. There's a good few things that are satisfying in Minecraft. Picking up a bunch of items at once is satisfying. I guess I mean, just pick up his ability in general is satisfying, but you also get the shit ton of item pickup. But instant mining is also one of those things I just love so much. I could be instant mining anything, but the more valuable the thing I'm instant mining, of course, it just makes it even better. You got a gauntlet, so at max 22 mile an hour, I'm not very efficient at it. No one can really tell your rates until you test them yourself, really. So you can't really, I mean, you probably could guess rates, but it's just, it makes a lot more sense to get the rates from yourself. Because then you're not, relying on anything. You know exactly what rates you are getting. So, the best thing, if you want to know what your rates would be, is to just test them yourself. But yeah, my rates aren't usually that great with things. I think, I wouldn't say I've never got 6 mil XP an hour from this, but I don't think I have tested MFM and gotten 6 mil an hour. I think I've gotten like the high fives, but not, I don't think I've gotten 6 before, which is a bit of a shame. But I think like PogChamp is, not PogChamp, I think Fetcher's got like 7 or 8 or something. Some ridiculous amount of XP per hour. That's what I'm saying, man. He's got like the god tier rates. I might even struggle to get 6 mil an hour yet. He's clearly getting, or he's easily, I mean, getting a mil XP more an hour than me with the same setup. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's how mining be. Should make like a Modern Warfare 2 style montage of your best pickup misses and upload it to your channel. It's good. It's got to be set to Linkin Park in the End or Campton Monster. I've got to listen to those songs. But I don't know, man. A Modern Warfare 2 montage of pickup misses probably. I don't know, man. I do have the best pickup misses in the game. Real intro. Triple replay slow-mos, the whole 9 yards. But I do like a 360 of them. I make the hole and all that, and then do a whole like 360 no scope, 360 no scope Picobulus into the mithril vein, and then you get the sound effects going. Oh baby, a triple! Oh baby, a triple! Oh, let me get some more space so I can long range this. No way, no way, he's gonna do it. Oh baby, triple! Oh god, I'm taking the piss. I never watched those, so I don't really know all of the. I feel like there's probably more things I could reference there. But I didn't really watch. I never watched COD back in the day. And I mainly say that to be fair. I think it was out of my time range of YouTube. I didn't really go on YouTube a lot until I was like maybe even 14 or something. And at the time, what was that then? I was like 8 years ago now. How old am I? How old am I? I'm 21, aren't I? Oh God. Why am I forgetting my own age? No, I am 21. This would be about 7 years ago. quick maths. And it's wrong maths as well, I'm pretty sure. I did the maths wrong. No. What is 21 minus something to get 14? No, it is 7, never mind. We're good. I think I started watching Smosh and RJW on YouTube in 2007. Damn. How old are you then? You like similar age to me? Although I didn't watch a lot of YouTube until then, um, I did see some things from YouTube. I saw like epic rap battles of history, Darth Vader, when I was like 8 or something. Um, you go round a friend's house and you play it's the naughty version of the song where he says very naughty words. But you go, of course you have a bit of that. So I did watch that when I was younger. But yeah, I didn't really watch a lot of YouTube until I was like 14. And then when I started watching YouTube, I was like, I mainly watched Minecraft stuff. I think the second person I ever watched on YouTube was IBX Toycat as well. I wouldn't say the first person though. The first person I watched, I mean, his channel's dead, for one thing. But also, he's not really the greatest person. Not like morally speaking. Like, in general, he's fine, but he's just, I don't know, he's not the greatest. But yeah, I do remember like the first two people I started watching on YouTube. My first Minecraft YouTuber was unfortunately Sky. I think it was April 2013. Yeah, I started out with like IBX Toycat and I mean the first YouTuber I watched was a Minecraft YouTuber and what was it? The person I don't want to say, but he did like Let's Plays of vanilla Minecraft. So I started on like vanilla sort of thing. I kind of did the whole thing of you start on vanilla and then you do a bit of modded later on. I think that's probably a better way to go about things in general, with games in general. You kind of want to do like the vanilla thing and then go on to the modded thing. Or maybe not, I don't know. But that's what I did. But yeah, I never really watched like I never watched Sky when I was growing up. I did watch Sandy though. And now I don't know. Sandy's channel has gone down a little bit in the target age, even from when I was watching it. So it is, I don't know, interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Thinking about all the YouTubers I've watched over the years, it'd be great to have like a history of who I subscribe to. Because I'm sure there's a whole bunch of channels that I used to watch, but I've since unsubscribed and forgotten about. It'd be nice to know, like, this era of what I watched on YouTube. Because I'm sure I'm sure I've forgotten about some things I used to watch. Something was weird to me. Wasn't he like huge religious fanatic back in the day? I mean, he was religious, but it didn't really come into his content at all. I think on like some update video, how like YouTubers will do update videos and shit where they like, um, they're having like a surgery or they're having like a big event in their lives sort of thing, right? That's where like you would hear him talking about religion, but yeah, he wouldn't do anything in his regular Minecraft videos. yeah, interesting stuff with what I watched on YouTube over the years, I guess. Went into his channel one time and saw one of those. Yeah, it's like the videos that get the most views, usually. The ones where they, like, as opposed to their regular content, they'll talk about, like, something happening and, like, big happening, I guess, in their lives. Probably assumed that was most of his content. Probably. But yes, YouTube has been an interesting one. I remember when I was a lot younger as well. I did want to like make YouTube videos, but I was well too aware of the cringe, I think. I was well too aware of the cringe. I think I was gonna make like some fucking survival videos or something a long time ago. Um, but I think I was a bit too aware of the cringe, so I didn't end up doing it. But I remember wanting to for a longest time. I think it wasn't just the cringe. I think it was also a little bit of nervousness as well. I was like, it'd be weird. It'd be strange. There'd be people on the internet hearing my voice. How odd. But yeah, I do wonder though. I wonder whether it would have been a bad thing or a good thing to have started the channel earlier. I wonder if there'd be a little bit more of a progression in my voice as well. Or whether my voice was always like hella deep. Interesting times. Shame I blew up that vein. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, it's also derpy as well. I didn't mention. I mean, I did mention it technically when I tried to go into the auction house, but I didn't mention the XP. I've got more XP. How wonderful! I've got to the goated XP. The extra whole 50%. This route is 17 veins, right? It's the one in the mining cult like resources thing, with an added bonus of this one. I think it was 18 then. Actually, no, it was 17 because one of those veins is actually protected, even though it was added to the route. So it was 17. It was like it's marked as 18 because one of them is one of them is protected. So it's actually 17, but then this one I added. So that's why there's 19 and an 18 route. But yeah, it was too close to spawn. Yeah, it's like over here. It's too close to the entrance. Or an entrance, I guess. Don't want to give away the location too much. Just ignore the gemstones, of course. Thank God they didn't shadow patch Crystal Hollow's mithril. Yeah, that's always one thing I'm worried about. Is that one day they'll realize 9196. Yeah, that should be double. They'll never know. It's their fault, really. I did make that bug report fucking how many years ago now? It's their fault if they if they don't check goddamn bug reports. I mean, the main thing is they should um they should fix Pioneer. If I was to make a bug report ever again, it would be it'd be yelling at them to fix Pioneer. Reported it in mass Crystal Hollow's big threads. Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine if it stays as it is. Personally, I benefit from it, so I'm, a little bit biased. But I'd be fine if it stayed. And the admins should be too. In fact, they should make it official, and they should make it so that this is like a 250 something from what it is now. It was like 20 plus bugs and none of it got patched. Yeah, they patched a lot of bugs, but unfortunately they didn't patch Pioneer. They just they're just gonna forget about Pioneer. I remember when that got changed, I was like, yeah, they're never fixing this, are they? And to this day, it's held true. They're never gonna fix it. It's gonna stay as Six Wisdom forever. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. If I ever get into the position of having a of an admin asking me anything, or I get to ask an admin anything, I will. I hope I remember to bring it up, even if it's jokingly, of course, because it'd be interesting to know whether. It's a thing I always wonder. Like, do they know sometimes? Do they know of things that are just there that are broken, but they don't fix it? Or everything that is broken and isn't fixed is something they're unaware about? It does make me wonder because they don't have like a thing of, oh, we know about these bugs and we're working on fixing them. I think there was a list like that, but it didn't really get updated, I don't think. Um, I wonder if they fixed the funny stone griefing players. Yeah, bob-ombs aren't getting changed, or haven't gotten changed. It it did get brought up to them, so it does make me wonder whether they'll fix it soon. But then again, they haven't fixed it in this. I don't know. 10 bill XP this stream? Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish. At least I got 5 bill XP this stream. Technically. I mean, when I started the stream, I was like 20 mil over it, but we don't talk about that. I got 5 bill. I got 5 bill XP. The goated number. But yeah, that's a cool thing that I haven't really acknowledged, really. I've got a 5 there instead of a 4 now. That 5 is going to be there for a while. That 5 is going to be there for a good few months. Made piggy bank accessories work well in accessory bag. I saw that, and I don't know if I trust it. I should. In theory, I should trust it. But do I? Should I trust it? Uh, do I trust the admins with anything? Or is it not potion bag, accessory bag? Also, when are they going to make it so that we don't have to have 50,000 personal compactors for all the things we want to compact? But where is it? Where is them? Areas. Only when in the player inventory. I don't know, man. I don't trust it. I don't feel safe putting my 71 million coins at risk. Okay, I haven't got interest yet. This is your this is your bisecondly reminder to buy my eyes. Do it to buy my eyes, please. People of chat, whoever you may be, whoever you are, it is your duty. to buy my ice. At what point do I just fucking insta sell it? 170. I lose 15 million coins if I insta sell. Ah, is it worth it? Am I just gonna lose 15 million coins from the price of ice dropping? We'll see. They patched it to work in accessory bag but didn't change the item lore to match classic. It makes me concerned, man. If they put it in the item lore, then I'd be a lot more convinced. Because I know that they're, like, like if they put it in the item lore, they're committed. They're committed to that one. They've put in the whole fucking thing. They even put it in the item lore. Like, if they put it in the item lore, they've gone through the whole process and effort to do that. It's gonna work. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, well, it's in the item lore. L admins, imagine putting it in the item lore and actually not having it work. But they haven't put it in the item lore. They haven't put it in the item lore. I can't trust it. I probably should. But it's stressful, man. The thing is, I don't even need this. I have Cookie on for 7 years, and there is no reason for me to be wasting an inventory slot. There is absolutely no reason. But I have severe trust issues with the admins. Severe and deep trust issues with the admins. And it causes me to lose an inventory slot. I really should get rid of it. I really should. And maybe I should. Maybe I should give it to like, oh, is it? Oh, I was about to say, is it soulbound? I was gonna be like, oh, I should give it away as like a giveaway sort of thing. You can have the piggy bank that's been in my inventory for the past 3 years or so. I feel like that actually has just been in that slot for 3 years. I don't think it's ever moved apart from, dojo related activities. That has been there for years, man. Many, many years. Probably should get rid of it. I could replace it with the crystal hollow sack because I feel like this is going to be the new thing that's going to be in my inventory permanently. Because I feel like it's a better idea to have this in the inventory permanently. Because I always have those here permanently. So if I ever need more, I will go into here to get it. And I don't know whether I can be asked to just click that button and then get it from here. Very interesting stuff, I know. What will go in my inventory and what will not. It's a nice idea, yeah. Nested GUI are aids. They really are. You want to just minimize the amount of clicks that you have to do shit. Like a one-click restock of bombs is quite nice. And oil barrels. I have 20. Hold on. How much? 20,160. And they're like 10k. So 2 million fuel. Or 20 million fuel. Can I do maths? Can I actually do maths? 10,000 times 20,000. Can he do maths? Why? Why can I not do maths? Can't do maths live on stream. No, it's even better. 200 million fuel. 200 whole million fuel. My God. In before I read it wrong. And I read more zeros than there actually were on the screen. But 200 million. You just add the zeros. Yeah, I know. I know what you do. You add the 4 zeros onto the end of the 20,000 and yes. Basic mathematics during stream. Challenge. Impossible. In brackets. I guess it's time to use the new things. Yeah, well, I mean, this is old technically. Uh, I got a thing about doing 8 now just because it's easy. It's easy to split it into 8. But yeah, permanent fuel. I mean, this is basically permanent fuel with extra steps. Like, you still have to refuel the thing, but it's permanent. Like, you can just buy the fuel whenever from the bazaar, as long as you have the money. When is it just gonna be made simpler? When is it just gonna take the money from me directly? Nah, I don't think they should do that. But it would make it simpler if they did. If only. If only they just made it simpler by just directly taking the money from my bank account. They should just give me the profit of what I will get anyway, already. When did I use XP? What the fuck? What did I use XP on? That's actually got me... That's got me thinking. What the fuck did I enchant or do anything that required XP? Eh? I didn't do enchanting. I didn't do any of those mini games. The fuck? Don't know why they haven't just added a permanent fuel tank or one of the one without an upper bound. It would literally just be a quality of life improvement, saving players cool and some clicks. Yeah, yeah. I don't think they're gonna add the 100 million fuel tank anytime soon. Unfortunately, that would be kind of funny though, like putting multiple stacks of oil barrels in the refueling thing, just shoving the thing full of fuel. I mean, 100 million's not. I mean, it'd be more like a million, because a million would be like stack and 36 of these. But yeah, 100 million. That would be a lot of oil barrels. And they are quite pricey on the bazaar. Or at least they were. Yeah, they kind of are. Where's a stack? A stack's 2 mil. That's a little bit cheaper than what they were. I think they were 4 mil when they were on the auction house. A 1 mil tank would work, make it like a super RNG drop from Nucleus that you can craft with. Yeah, kind of like a Divans alloy sort of thing. Make it use the Divans alloy. That would be kind of sick. If it was like, ooh, what if it was? What if it was 10 mil? 10 mil fuel, but it was 4 Divans alloys in like in that kind of pattern. Um, so 4 Divans alloys like that. Something in the center. Oh, well, of course, yeah, the fuel tank in the center. So like the perfectly cut tank in the center. 4 Divans alloys and something on the sides. Something on the sides. Maybe like refined, maybe like a stack of refined mithril or a stack of refined titanium. Uh, Maybe perfect or flawless is. I'm just thinking of expensive mining shit, to be honest. I don't know. Would be cool. It is a bit taking the piss, but it would be funny. You know, admins need to do more things like for the funny though. Like they did the Jerry thing. Those are for the funny. But what about like really endgame shit for the funny? What if they added a 10 mil fuel tank, a because fuel is not like it's not gonna destroy rates or anything having more fuel. But it would be quite ridiculous having a 10 mil fuel tank. I can't think of a analog for combat or dungeons or anything like that. Something that is a bit ridiculous, but isn't going to also be ridiculous. I don't know. I do like a very high fuel tank though. 100k is quite high to be fair, but does anyone use your Twitch stream chat? No, no one's there on Twitch. I don't know why I stream to Twitch. I really don't. Why I don't just stream to YouTube will probably forever elude me. Um, but I do stream to both. But why the fuck do I? I should probably stream to just YouTube. I feel like it fucks over everyone who has, like, followed on Twitch, though. But then again, no one even comes to the streams anyway. But what if that's just because I don't stream as frequently, and, you know, if I streamed a bit more frequently, there'd be a little bit more of a frequent audience on Twitch. I don't know. In fact, I probably do know. I'm pretty sure there'd still be no one on Twitch, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of attached to the Twitch stream at this point. I think I get email notifications through Twitch, actually. So I'd have no idea. Yeah. I mean, I could just add a whole bunch of other streaming sites that I won't get any viewers on. That'd be funny. Like, I just... What even other streaming sites are there? I just add Facebook gaming. Add Kick. Add fucking, what other ones are there? I can't think of any others. So was there YouTube, Twitch? I don't think... Twitter wouldn't. Reddit does have technically... Reddit technically has a live streaming thing. Technically. But it's technical because you don't... It's not normal. Reddit didn't decide to be normal, because why would Reddit be normal? But Reddit was abnormal in more of a worse way, in my opinion, with their live streaming thing. I think if live stream was like a regular, normal thing on Twitch, not on Twitch, on Reddit, it would have done quite well. But the way they did it, I don't know. I don't like the public access network they did, to be honest. It was interesting to see people stream on Reddit, because I think Reddit live stream would be a good idea. But I think it'd just be, if it was normal live streaming on Reddit, that would be cool, instead of what they did. I haven't been active at all in a few weeks, had to move twice. Oh, how many people are online in the guild? Hold on, let me do G online. G online. I think there's a lot less than usual. People might be getting busy with work and probably more likely school, but you know, work and school probably taking a bunch more people out. But it is coming to summertime. There might be a few more people on. I think some people are on Easter break or just... Hold on, what season are we in? You know, this season's break. Or in autumn. Or in autumn. Spring. One of them. I think it's spring. I want to get back into dungeons, might revitalize my interest in the game a bit. Maybe. I wish I could play the game more. I wish I had more time to put into the game. I wish I had more time in general. If I had just infinite time, that would be amazing. It makes you wonder why I waste so much of it. But we don't talk about that. Yeah. It'd be great if there was just more time. The thing is, I could just get more time. If I just didn't waste as much time as I did, I could get more time. Yeah, oh well. But yeah, I wish I could spend more time on the game, really. This is probably as much as I can really do. for the next 2 weeks, as I will be gone. Gone and hopefully not forgotten. Because the next stream will be in 2 weeks, roughly. Maybe even longer. But yeah, that will be it. I will end the stream here. So, thank you all for watching. All those that are watching. And I'll see you in the next stream. But let me read Local Sadman, of course. Haven't been active at all in a few weeks, had to move twice. I'm gonna be moving soon as well, actually. Goddamn yogs. You give me money, but you're very annoying yogs. I want to get rid of that one. I've been reading manga in my downtime, so productive. Hell yeah. That one goes in the montage. Indeed. What was that? 169? That's a prime time montage, Pickobulus. That's like one of the Pickobuluses of all time. Well, like when you get a 169, it's it's a pretty good one because 169 is relatively decent, but it's also 69. So you get anyway. I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Or a while, I guess. Goodbye.